Hello everyone, welcome back to Invisible Inc. Look who we rescued, it's Sharp, a hacker. Maybe we didn't have to give Banks any hacking. It certainly was overkill on the last mission. I guess that's something I could have considered, is that you maybe need fewer hash keys on a distress call because you don't stay there for many turns. So maybe I could have not given her the hacking yet, but like it seemed useful, and I used the power anyway, so I don't feel too bad about it. But having two agents who can hack is nice, and I'll give Sharp speed. Speed is very important for everyone. Hang on, I'll sell this junk disruptor. I think. Like, I mean, I guess we could carry it. Where are we going next?
Pattern analysis.
This FTM thing is still here, right? Yeah. It's assassination. Oh, it's right. It's still day one, of course. Yeah. So we're going here, and it's 6 hours. So I don't remember exactly. We spent 2 more hours than necessary going here first, and I guess this would have been the same. So yeah, okay. Doesn't matter. Anyway, 6 hours. I don't think we want a second weapon, really. Like, for Sharp. Like a fairly junk weapon. $50 is $50 though. Oh, should I get in more Anarchy? No, the other two should be good enough dealing. Investing in Anarchy even once is like kind of expensive. Doing it for 2 agents, I'd rather just have them. You know. Eventually it pays for itself if you like get it up to level 5 and you start stealing a ton of stuff, but upgrading from 1 to 2 is fairly expensive and doesn't actually increase the total maximum you can gain on a level, right? In principle, you could still get the same amount of money by just KOing all the guards, but I'd rather steal from them. Oh, I never did give Tony any Anarchy either. Right. Well, I still value speed more than Anarchy. And, you know, with all these mods, I am doing a lot more KOing than I do in Vanilla Expert Plus, so Anarchy to steal is less valuable, I think. What does this Tony has? Like extra attacks. Important. Alright, it's still just level 1, thank goodness. Yeah, so... Right. We actually do have to kill them. I don't believe the text has been updated, but we do have to kill them using, as we discussed in the last episode,
Corporate firewall down.
lethal weapons found on site. It says eliminate the target. Okay, maybe... There's no way the mod got updated. Because it doesn't auto-update, and I know Oh, maybe I did update it because of all my reinstalling Windows shenanigans. I don't know. Maybe I downloaded the upgraded version. Okay, yeah, shut up, Tony. Nobody cares. Generator is gear shift. Right, okay. So Tony can't get anywhere good, and neither can anybody else, really. So we're gonna have 2 agents here and have Sharp hang out here so we can hack when the AI comes online and get a hash key out of it. 3. And we'll keep an eye on this room. Someone just walked up here. Another guard is like right at this doorway. So this is a busy room. Alright, what are you up to today, facility? Okay, it's gonna be tough to go shopping. That's fine. I really don't care. I mean, I might want to sell some stuff, I guess. But... Or buy programs, but I'd really rather just get more agent upgrades. Right, I didn't hear anything up here. That's not to say there's nobody. I guess this is a better place to stand 'cause it's as expensive as this, but closer to cover. And the other door. I'm gonna send Banks first. She has a little bit more movement because she's not Tony. Tony has a 1 AP penalty because if I was insane, his starting audience is. Oh, I forgot. This is the door that. That all the guards are at. Okay, now I will bring Tony in. Just so he can double check maybe whether anyone else is looking at that. Okay. Well, I didn't find out. I only heard 1 guard, right? What I want to do is put Banks here. But I also want to steal from this guy. And I can't do that I can't do both of those things if I peek first. So what if I... There's just no way to cover if I steal from him. Well, okay. So it's not that urgent that I steal from him now, right? I can always do it later. This should be safe-ish. Certainly there were a few spaces someone could be standing that would have been a problem. I don't want to walk in there. There could be a camera in the corner, I think. Alright, now I'll walk in. Not quite time for high gear yet. I'll just steal from this guy next time. He's going to be watching the square Tony is on. Or he's going to be watching this door, which is too bad. So I can peek and then hide here, I guess is the deal. Alright, yeah. So this guy, as I thought, is not looking at the door. I thought he went like this way, right? Or this way or something. But we don't know. He might be walking over here just because that's his patrol anyway. I'll shut the door just so this guy closes it when he goes through, I guess. It looks like Sharp's the only one who can explore for now. You left.
Investigating
Looks like you just had 1 turn full
nothing.
here and back. Alright, let's... He'll be watching this square, so we can't use this door. But we can distract him to over here to guarantee that he leaves a space open for Tony, right? This is a room Tony would like to go to. I think I want to attract him to right here, is that correct? Because then he still won't notice either of these squares, and he'll be looking away from the door. I don't think I want to sprint with Sharp. Just do some normal walking stuff. I'm not gonna open this door, I think. Well, okay. It looks safe enough. Safe mode is ready to turn on, but I clearly don't need to go shopping right now, so I don't mind. So I want to disable this guy's heart monitor with Tony and swap positions with Tony and Banks, and also have this be his investigation point. Can I do all of those things? I think I can run here, and then we'll go counterclockwise around this thing, maybe? Wait, Tony can just do all the distracting himself, right? Run here, zap him. Banks gets in cover. Stop sprinting, go here. Yeah.
Did you hear that?
You can actually even follow up KOing with Tony, which is like kind of amazing. Not this turn, obviously. I mean, I guess, actually, I could have brought Tony in here to grab this save. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I want Banks here to go explore through that door. And Tony going here is fine. And we can, like, sprint toggle to where Banks is standing to make sure the guard doesn't follow him. This guy should be here again next turn, and then he'll go this way. We think it's a 2-turn patrol. Alright, put me in high gear, please. We'll figure out what to do with this safe later. Yeah, so this guy's got a 2-turn patrol just here and then, like, right out of the room.
Guess it was
There must be
nothing.
a door here. Door here and here. The facility always seems so huge when you're, like, first exploring it, as I have previously discussed. Okay. What database is this? Oh, a camera database. That would be very handy. Oh, it's gigantic! Okay. This is actually exciting, I think. Because the last time we had an assassination, the safe room had a camera that was really weird. In that it wasn't in the corner of a room. Wait, what the hell is this? Oh, I thought this was a guard elevator. Okay. This is just a camera watching the transition through here. Okay. There might be a safe there, who knows. But I don't... The camera that was weird in the safe room at the last assassination we went to was not on the corner of a wall. It was mounted just in the middle of a wall, like looking into the room. And so I thought I could look at all these cameras and say, ah, one that's not in a corner, that must be where the safe room is. But there is no such, so maybe that's just not a thing that happens every time. Okay, well, fair enough. So now we know what's up here, actually, and it may not be that important to have Banks go through, because it just leads over here. Okay, yes. Maybe you would like to avoid going... Like, maybe you want to duck back in here someday to grab a possible save, but it doesn't seem that urgent. Boy, I wish I could be in top gear already. I would love to just start. Yeah. What I need is more power, obviously. So let's grab this power, basically. I wasn't sure at first whether I should go like here or here, closer to the door or closer to the console. I want that console quite a lot. Actually, let's send Banks in here to grab the console. Why not? And we can check out whether there's a safe in here without having to hack the camera. Ooh. Not a rectangular room. What is this nonsense? Okay. Nothing in there except a way around this security grid. So great. We can avoid having to hack that. Now, do I need to prioritize hacking any of these cameras? Or would I do better to wait until I can get into top gear and hack them more quickly? On the one hand, it would be nice to know where I need to get to. But on the other, I think, like, just actually getting into top gear sounds great. So what can Tony do usefully? If there's a camera covering this room, he can't... Well, he can get to here. Barely. That'll get us to 14, which is... Oh. Yeah, we can't switch to top gear anytime soon. I always forget about the cooldown. Okay. So let's just grab a camera or two. And see if we can figure out where to go. We need to also worry about the sysadmin, who we haven't seen yet. Let's grab a faraway camera. Here. Just a guard. That's a weird way to be facing. I guess you must have come through here? Means you must have come from here. So your path must be 1, 4, 5, 6, 7.5. That's where you end, I guess? There's no reason you'd be facing that direction if you'd come from anywhere lower than this door. Ah, no, he's the one with an X. He has 9 moves, I believe. So, 1, 4... Oh, but wait, if he came from here... Why would he have gone up and then down to look here? I can't explain why he would have gone to this square in order to get here, no matter where he's coming from. Unless he's stationary here staring at a wall? But I thought they tried to avoid that. Huh. We'll have to keep an eye on him. Do you want any more cameras? I still haven't figured out what to do with Tony. Oh, that's the system admin. I missed this. I saw that it was a guard, but I didn't really investigate who it was. Okay. So I think running into here is fine, because we know the system admin won't notice. We can distract this guy, and we can avoid the camera.
I heard something.
Will the camera see me here? I don't think so, right? Phew. I realized, I checked that it can't... Yeah, if it can't even see the square in front of the door, it shouldn't see the square behind the door, I would imagine. This guy's gonna head way over here, which means he's gonna go through there, and that's all. Oh, the power supply. I have not already found that, right? Having the camera revealed doesn't reveal what's under it, I believe. But maybe I just saw it and didn't notice? I'm not sure. I think I'll go ahead and hijack this. I'm not really planning to get any elite hackers down there. We have a ton of hash keys, which means we can go shopping if I ever remember to set that thing off. Oh, I thought there were 2 safes, but one of them was a database. Okay. Well, whatever. I want my agents to go in different directions, and so, like, sending Sharp here and Banks there and Tony here seems pretty reasonable anyway. Alright, let's not hack any more stuff. Well, I mean, why not? We already know the sysadmin's headed up here. let's just grab these while I can and see what's up. Okay. So we found the safe room. Ah, and she does tell you it stops the lasers. Okay, so this is the safe room. Which means the guy should be in here, right? Or maybe they don't always spawn right next to it, but I bet they do. I bet this is the target's room. This is the safe room entryway. And there's the safe with a gun in it. I believe is how that works. Okay, not hacking any more cameras this turn. We don't have the power for that. Not if we want to keep gaining power anyway. Alright, I think everybody's set.
Okay, we're checking it out. Must be imagining things.
He sounds so frustrated. Eh? That's a different guard. I see. His path might have been weird because there were two guards tripping on each other. And he saw that he could get to either here or here, maybe, and decided to pick this one. Okay. Oh. You couldn't find a way to that camera, so you just went nowhere. Interesting. Forgive my squeaky chair. Okay. You're not allowed to use that door, right? So Sharp could sprint, but and it might be nice to distract one of the guys up into this area, but I don't really want to push my luck on that. Let's what? I kind of want to get Sharp some help over here. And so I was thinking of taking the power supply and then sending Banks through. But I'm not sure what help Banks can really provide. And oh, also, I looked up what the deal is with thermal armor. Or rather, I asked around. So it gives you like extra HP, which I knew. And I was like, but how does that work with KO damage? And the answer is that they're distinct. Extra HP only applies to lethal damage, so you can still KO people with thermal armor. So I was treating the bodyguard with kid gloves last time when I didn't really have to. I could have just knocked him out. Of course, there's the consciousness monitor, and like, so I'll get a lot of alarm if I knock both of those guys out. Okay. So I see. There's always cameras in the safe room and the entryway to the safe room, and there's always a camera database you can grab. That's how you can kind of get into those areas. Okay, how many guards have we found? This is a madman, this guy, and these two. So that's 4. There should be 1 more. Plus the bodyguard and the target. Actually, we're only... Is it still only day 1? It is, right? So there's only 4 guards total. There's about to be, but he's not here yet. This might be all the guards. I don't totally remember the rules, but I think that's true. I think on day 1 you only get 4. Obviously, we want to take this camera. There's no question about that. I'm just like, the ordering might... I might regret taking it at the wrong time. Like, maybe we want to take a power supply and then the camera, so that the sysadmin goes and fixes the camera instead of fixing the power supply, but probably not. Let's just take the camera now, and then maybe we'll send him... We'll confuse him again by sending him somewhere he can't get to. Do I need to grab this stuff? Like, specifically, I could help Banks get over there. That would be a fairly big help, I think. And we'd also get a hash key and some power. 1, 2, 3, 4. Problem is, the sysadmin would hear me go here. But I can just grab, like, this camera and re-distract him, right? So I think this is okay.
I think I heard something.
Oh, yeah, I got this guy too. I guess that's fine. Oh, did I know there was a red door here? I don't think I did know that. I guess I probably shouldn't open this door, right? I should just peek. Oh, nothing, basically, right? Oh, weird that there's a red door here? This is not nothing. We can get all the way down here somehow. Huh. I'm not sure what this layout is going to be. So the sysadmin's coming, which we would like to avoid. Let's just send him up to this safe, maybe? 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, and that we can draw this guy as well, although I don't know if I really should have done it this way. 1, 2, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she can get to here after picking up the safe. Where will this guy go in that case? He'll hear this, and so he'll just come and look right at her. That's not great. I should have had Banks go before Tony finished his run, maybe? No, I couldn't have done it in that order because we disabled this. Kind of difficult. I think we can get the... we don't have to actually open the safe. We can just unlock it to distract the sysadmin. I don't want to pick this one because he might like change his mind. Oh, I can't get there. I'll go to my old interest point, and then he might find Tony. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he'll hear this.
Did you hear that?
And then I can distract the sysadmin by just taking this camera. I guess I should probably have moved sharp before making this choice. How many hash keys do I have? I have 8. I should probably spend some, huh? Okay, this is the CEO's room. We got the koi pond. I don't see him yet. Just these 2 security guards hanging out in the area, which is like kind of a lot of additional security. In addition to his special bodyguard, I think this is just random luck, but I hate it. Okay, well, should I send Banks over? I could send her up here instead. I mean, I feel like there's so much going on down here. Being able to KO 2 guys at once is really valuable because... Yeah, I think I'm going to send Banks to help. Because otherwise, when you KO the target, the bodyguard will be alerted. And you'll be busy babysitting the target. And so the bodyguard will start alerting these guys. So we're going to be adding like 4 to the alarm level, and then 2 more for killing the target, which is like a lot. But like, I don't see how else we're supposed to get through all these guards. I don't think I can afford to let the bodyguard run wild and alert these guys. Yeah, okay, there's the bodyguard.
Additional guard patrols. Invasion
So there's-
recommended.
I mean, we already knew the reason these patrols were so messed up is there's a million guards in here. I thought a million was about 2, but it turns out it's 4. Which is like smaller than usual values of a million, obviously. Okay. Now, it's too bad Tony isn't actually disabled. He doesn't have a heart monitor. Well, he does. But he also has a consciousness monitor. We know the last guard is looking up that way, because he just walked up there. He's not looking down. But I'll walk here just in case, so I can, well, peek. There's stationary, okay. So the last guard goes into the safe room? It's a little unusual. Yeah, this should be alright. Standing here. He's going over there. Everyone's like just confused about what they should do. I could try to draw the bodyguard towards Sharp and KO him. But that would... Well... Actually, I can confirm that he's here. Yes. It would alert the CEO, or the target, rather. What is this little thing? Not the square I'm highlighting, but like what goes above it? Oh, I see. It's a lock decoder on the door. I don't quite understand what that means. So, Banks can sprint and draw the bodyguard out, right? I'm so confused about what's going on here. Tony, will you just like tell me what this guy's doing? Okay, so no one will witness us knocking out the bodyguard, and he has no... Wait, you're not... You're the bodyguard. Right. We don't want to KO you. We want to leave you alone. What the hell is your patrol path? Okay. So Banks, I guess, check this guy out? Alright, we should be able to swoop in behind this guy next turn. What a stupid stationary facing, by the way. Gotta watch out. Remember, there's someone back here. He could sneak up on us. And, like, we could try to not KO both the bodyguard and the target. But as we've discussed, if I KO just the target and then drag him in there to kill him, then the bodyguard will be alert, and he'll alert all the other guards, and I don't want that. So that's not what we're going to do. I wonder if we should kill the bodyguard, too. Probably not. Probably I can just paralyze him for long enough that he's not a problem. Anyway, we want to sprint here? I think so. Okay, the door just goes there, fine. No one hears this from up here, so...
Can you hear that?
Well, okay, I lied a little bit, but he doesn't hear what's important, which is the next room. Oh, I think I just wasted a hash key, probably. Oh, well. Yeah. Okay, I mean, we should be able to get in here fairly soon. I need to spend my power? This is a useful thing to take. We're not getting Tony up here. Well, even if we could, we definitely need this. But we're probably going to take the safe as well. I believe, in addition to a gun, there should be some money, maybe? I thought this counts as one of the safes on the level. I found 4 others so far, so maybe, maybe not. Sharp is in cover. I didn't see the wall. I was like, is he gonna see me from here? I'm not sure, but not with the wall. Okay. May as well ambush. No one should come here, but just in case. Alright. We do get power, right? Yes, 14 is less than 15. This guy is my main threat right now. Also, the fact that I'm about to increase the alarm level by 4 fairly soon. Oh, the bodyguard is the one who went down there. I got lost. I thought he was the one coming here. I mean, Sharp could just go KO him. That would alert the security guard, though, or the bodyguard. Which is fine. It would draw him towards the target, right? But, and then, like, Banks could ambush him, let's say. But I don't want him to alert any of the other guards on his way. So I need to set up a more careful ambush. And I also want to give Banks time to steal from everybody here. Greedy, but we also don't know where this guy is going. Anyway. Tony's gonna have some fun down here. This... Oh, we know there's no camera here. We have the camera database, right? Okay, I found the 6th safe, so there must not... The one in there must not count. We know there's no guard, they would have heard me. We know there's no camera, we would have found it in the database, so I can just walk here instead of peeking. I mean... We sent Tony to an area with 4 safes. It's pretty good value. Up here, I don't think he would have helped much at all. He might save us 2 alarm levels. We're gonna kill... For when we kill the target, I guess. So how do we disentangle all this stuff? I think putting Sharp here is pretty good. Where does Banks go, though? Sharp would have 1 move left. So we can check out... This guy goes here, right? Or no. I'm pretty sure it's this guy who goes there. Ah, he went here before because the bodyguard was standing in his way, I think. Right? That's why he didn't approach it in the natural manner of going down here. I see. So this guy must be the one who ends up here, and the bodyguard must be coming out. And you? Going up there. Okay. We don't have any strength, really, on all these agents. I maybe should have added some strength instead of speed. But I don't know. You don't know who's going to have to be the one who kills this guy, right? So... We do have to drag someone. Not true. We could lure him in by making noise? I haven't yet taken Sharp's turn. And right now, this guy is closer to here than anyone. So this is actually a really appealing idea. In the last time I did an assassination, I was kind of confused about interest points, but maybe being shared between the guard and the body and the target. But I later realized that isn't the case. It was something to do with the like decoy mechanism being broken, and you might experience that on like your first turn or something. Their first interest point might be shared by a bug, which would like be okay. But they're not in general shared. And we also don't know, by the way, the decoy could be this could be the bodyguard. But that would be okay. I plan to KO both of them anyway, right? Well, but I don't want you to be alert right now. But I'm not going to KO you right now, so it's fine. So what if I sprinted? What exactly could I do? How would I get your attention? 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3... I did that wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. You can hear as far away as this. Which certainly none of the other guards can. So I think I'm going to do that.
Warning.
Oh, he only has 8. You're right. It's Banks who has all her moves left. Okay. So check this guy out. He should be going there, right? Or here? 1, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a half. Going here, I think. Oh, right. He's got 9 moves. Got it. So he makes it all the way. The bodyguard should be coming out. I was trying to find where I should park Sharp to be able to deal with this guy quickly. Going there. So this is almost good cover, except we're planning to distract the target, right? One, 2, 3, 4. And if we can draw him here... Actually, can he make it there? 1, 4, 7... Yeah, he can make it here. Okay. So if we put him here, and there's another security guard standing here, he'll hear almost anything that happens in this room, but not actually anything. In particular... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This square right here will be heard by the target, but not by this guy. And so we can just sprint to there next turn and then get out of the way and plan to turn the alarms back on. So we won't even have to knock him out. We'll just walk him into the beams and kill him with them. That'll save us 2 alarm levels. Because we won't have to get the consciousness monitor and then the heart monitor. We can just do the heart monitor. Okay. I like that. But this square, which is the one I would prefer to drag him to if possible, or to have him lured to, is heard by this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Yes. So we can't lure him here. We'll have to lure him here or here. This being obviously the better choice. So, where should Sharp be to help out with all of this? I think just down here. I wish I could have Sharp be the one going up here and Banks be the one pickpocketing all the guards while all the excitement happens. But because I observed with Sharp, Banks is the only one who can sprint, and it turns out sprinting is really important. I didn't think the plan through early enough. Anyway, this should be a fine spot to be. and we can pretty easily just KO the bodyguard whenever we want. Keeping in mind that they may very well swap. I think the odds are actually 75% the decoy's on. Like 50% would be the game theory optimal amount, but it's 75% while they're like testing out how the decoy works and balance and stuff, I guess. So it's higher than like would normally make sense. Wait a minute, are you gonna hear anything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, as long as I don't step here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, you hear this square.
I heard something.
I'm so smart. You guys are... I'm so stupid! This is not good cover. The CEO... The target will see me. What about here? One... I mean, he's definitely gonna see me. Shit. Okay. So... This is not cover. I keep forgetting that he's coming down like this. Well... Yeah. It'll be in his peripheral. But he'll be like, huh? And he'll go check it out. And then he'll see me and he'll get alerted. You'll get alerted. I'm strongly considering a rewind, like, right now. Because I think I have the perfect plan, and I just messed it up with this cover. And I could make it a little bit better, even, by having the agents trade roles. Yeah. I mean, we can peek to observe. Yes, indeed, he will screw me. So, I think this was perfect until I became bad. And this is exactly the square to stand on. So you have to sprint to like exactly here. Ah, and if I rewind, I'll be able to position where the agents start their turns. Because right now, Sharp's starting square might have been kind of awkward in terms of accidentally luring this guy. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's rewind. No one even noticed me, and it feels bad to like rewind when there's nothing obviously going wrong. But I think that there was stuff going wrong there. You just have to notice it. Also, I get my hash key back, so that's nice. What are we hacking? I mean, there's the system admin, but it doesn't really matter. We want the camera, and we want the power supply. I probably should have moved Tony after that instead of before? Okay, so we want Sharp to be the one who ends his turn in this area. And then for him to sprint. And he did end his turn here, which was great. We just, like, made the mistake of not letting him sprint. Okay, we know this area is clear, pretty much. Banks ends here. This is all good. Probably shouldn't have sent the sysadmin up there. I don't know. I can pull him back later by grabbing the power supply. This guard is still my nemesis. I should pay attention and see if I can hear him, but I don't think I'll be able to. Cameras can't hear, right? I think. Ambushes just in case, but we know it's safe. That guy has wide field of view. I should pay attention to that. Okay, so we didn't hear this guy as expected. So Sharp this time runs to here. Definitely nobody notices that. Does Banks need to do any sprinting first, maybe? And that we would want Sharp to cancel? I don't think so. I think she just wants to end her turn here, where nothing bad will happen to her. Well, and importantly, where she won't get in the way.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, and we have to end on this square or this one of the two. Because we have to sprint to just here and nowhere else in the room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. So we can observe these guys because there's a camera. That'll help Banks out. I wish she could have gotten a little closer, but the way this guy is moving, she just can't. It's already open, right? Yeah. I'm not sure where the sysadmin's gotten to. He might be pretty close, though, so I think I'll grab the... maybe I should have taken the safe? But I'll probably grab the power supply at this point. It's a little bit useful, and the safe really isn't. But, like, I mean, drawing the sysadmin all the way down here is kind of cool. I like drawing him to where the power supply is, because I can see him. There shouldn't be anything down here, but I guess I'll peek just in case. Okay. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should start working on these shop. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Keep an eye on safe mode. You have plenty of hash keys. You just have to remember not to let the things reboot right before you use them. That's all. Okay. Now we're actually all in cover, and the plan is looking good. The sysadmin wasn't that far away, it turns out. Okay, so this guy... We don't really care about distract... we need to make sure we... no. We can re-distract him if we want with Banks sprinting. It turns out like that's fine. My issue is I need to be ready to KO the bodyguard. Not do it now, but be ready to. And so I kind of want to separate him from the other guards. Tony, your moves are the least important. You're really not doing... Well, Sharp doesn't need any of his moves. He just has to be able to sprint. So let's see where this guy's getting to. It should be here, right? That's unpleasant. Where can Banks draw the body to? Oh, we also don't know yet who's the real one. So could Banks scout that out? Could she step up to this guy and still get to safety? I don't think she could. And Sharp can't either? Actually, if you stand next to them and there's no wall between you, I wouldn't be surprised if that made the bounty, the disguise fall off. Let's do this.
Hold on. Did you hear something?
Step here. Alright, it didn't make them swap. I don't know whether that actually means that he's a real target or not. But now... Okay. Now you can peek and spend your last 2 moves observing these guys, so the Banks doesn't have to. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Tony, now... It might... I don't think we want to distract this Assassination down here. Just let him fix the camera, it's fine. So double check, but like this guy should be going to here or maybe a bit further because he has enough moves now. But like this guy distracts him, right? They get mixed up and you end up facing like standing right here. I don't like that. Because then you'll be watching the presumed bodyguard, right? So what can Banks do to distract only one of these? Only the bodyguard. I don't think she can. Because this guy's at like the same kind of, on the same axis, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If she could get to here while sprinting, that would do it. But she obviously can't do that safely. And if she comes any closer, 1, 2, 3, 4, these squares are both heard by both of these guards, and so you can't isolate them that way. This is the guy I wish I could isolate, but I can't seem to do it. I mean, I could sprint both of these guys to here, but I don't think that would help me very. I think that would be unhelpful. I might just go steal from the security guard and get back in cover and try to come up with something cool next turn. Seems okay. Well, okay, I have another thought. I don't think I can actually do it. But what I would really like is if I had enough moves. Maybe I still can do it. No. I was thinking I could have used, like, distracted this guy to here or something by standing in his peripheral after unsprinting. So like sprint to draw them both here and then distract this guy some other way. Not by opening the door, because then he would come in here, which I don't want. But I don't think I can do that. So, right, I mean, if I draw them here and then say run up there, I'd be at 3.5, 2.5, and there's just no way I'm getting anywhere good after that, right? And it's not like I can KO the bodyguard immediately. That would spook this guy, which is not the end of the world. I could KO him on his way in or something, but I have a pretty good setup right now. I think I'm just gonna go here, take his money, and then come back here. Nobody will notice me, and I'll figure something out next turn. Tony's already moved, or no? Okay. We could switch into top gear? There's sort of a lot of devices to be hacked around here, and it's not urgent to get any of them. Sure. Let's go for it. This way I'll have 3 power to spend every turn for a while. I still think high gear is generally quite a lot better than top gear because you have to be able to spend power as fast as you get it, like exactly 3 per turn, or while you're in top gear, basically, plus or minus 1 maybe. Right now, we seem to be able to do that for a little while, right? We have, 12 power worth of stuff to break, and it's about to go up because of this. So I think I'm okay with that. Notice. Okay, this is still on cooldown, so it's not going to go off this turn. Just something to keep in mind. I think we're done with this turn. The master plan.
Nothing.
Oh. Oh, that's not the new, the reinforcement guard, is it? The different guy? Yeah, this is the guard who was patrolling in this area. No! Because we searched that guy, the guy who was in, patrolling here. This is the new guy. Okay. Now, darn. I need you to do something for me. It only makes two tiles worth of noise, so standing here should be okay. Find out, is this man real? He appears to be real. I was expecting it to turn into the bodyguard, and then I would have to KO him, and that doesn't seem to be what's happening. So, Banks' job is to distract these two from the fact that there's an alert guard running around. Bodyguard. I should have stood here. Well, no, I was expecting it to be the bodyguard, and I was going to KO him and drag him into the room. I have to get out of the way of the lethal laser grid, obviously. And I don't know if it's important to get out of the way of this one. I don't think it matters. I think I can stand here. Here, I guess, is best, because then I can go drag this guy if I want. So what I want to do is kill him, pick him up, drag him in here. I don't think I have enough moves to do that. You know what I should have done, though? Is just sprint again and draw them both in here, and then the one laser grid would kill them both. I just have to stop the security guard from going into that room. If I kill this guy and then stand here, let the bodyguard run past me, and then KO the bodyguard, it'll be okay. Yeah, that has to be the line. So this guy is planning to go back, and we'll just stop him, right? With a quick sprint here, and then pass.
Did you hear that?
That one's not me, this one's me. I'm getting confused. And now I don't have to test whether, standing in this actually raises the alarm level or what. Oh, I was supposed to use some of my power before this happened.
What was that?
What? Why are you telling me that this is unlocked? It shouldn't be unlocked. Alright, whatever. One, two, three. Okay, so you'll hear me if I sprint here, which is nice. I want that, I think. You'll both hear me if I sprint to here, and that's great. That door is closed. For some reason, this wall looks like an open door. I think because of the safe next to it, kind of giving it a weird look. There's some, like, chance the guards could get confused if I stand when they're both trying to get here, and one of them might happen to look into this room, so I'm going to stay here instead of here. Now, I could ambush and KO this guy immediately, but I don't want to do that because this guy might see it, depending on the order the guards move in. Oh, shit. No, power greater than 14. Okay. I'm at that amount. So I'm not losing power, I'm gaining it. But I should have checked. If I'd had a different amount of power, I would have overspent here by not checking. Okay, I think we're set over here.
Guard down.
Ah, I didn't consider that he's leaving the door open. But that's okay. Banks can keep running interference.
Must be magic things.
Okay, and we did draw the guard who had already been searched as well into here. So, Sharp,
You see that?
you are free to do anything you need to do. I think we want to KO this guy, just to keep him from getting out here too soon. Do I want to sprint? Yes. I want to get further than this.
What was that? Investigating.
Corpse of bounty target. Great. I don't think we need the key card. The exit must be this way, so we know where everyone needs to go. Hello? Oh yeah, I can open the door. Oh, it's been unlocked for a while for no obvious reason. So, whatever. So I can get in here. We already stole from you. Get in here. And yeah, he has the single-use gun as well, which is what he's unarmed, but he goes and picks up the gun, which is kind of a cool mechanic, I think. I don't know. Maybe I should have dragged him in here, but instead I'm going to drag him out this way. Banks. Please keep these guys busy.
Did you hear that?
Already stole from both of them. I think we're about ready to go. In fact, maybe Banks should leave? I could have just drawn them here, but I guess, I don't know, I'm dumb. And Tony can just keep leading these guys on a merry chase, I think.
It heard something.
I want to hide kind of far away in case they trip on each other again and find me somewhere I would not otherwise expect them to. I think we're definitely using our hash keys to keep the shops open at this stage. Not clear exactly when I'll get to them, but sometime soonish. I would like programs more than items, I think. I don't have anything really to sell at the moment. Someone has Medgel, maybe? Yeah, Tony. Yeah, alright. Seems good.
This what?
Oh my god, I'm bad.
Looking around. I must be jumping tonight.
I forgot about peeking.
Must be jumping tonight. Investigating area. Guess it was nothing.
Okay, well, I mean,
Okay, we're checking things out around here. I
think it's
just
actually
a little
fine.
twitchy tonight.
because, maybe I could kill him, but I don't want to. Oh, I do have something to sell. I have a plasma gun. I mean, I might keep it. It's handy. But, I believe Sharp can distract these guys now? 1, 2, 3, 4. They would hear this, which I don't much like. But I can draw them to here, and then they won't look around. So I think that's the idea. Run. Yeah, that guy had some pretty wild vision, huh? I guess I didn't have to sprint, because his peripheral notices this. In fact, since he's going to notice me walking here anyway, there's no point in drawing him to there. I might as well draw them both here.
Warning.
Except that was my last chance to turn off sprint. I'm very bad at this game. Banks can still run interference. I knew there was a reason I was targeting that square specifically. It was because I had 3 moves to cancel sprint. And I used 3.5. And he doesn't have a weapon at the moment, aside from his gun, which I prefer not to use. It's hard because the 2 guards are right next to each other. I can have him complete his move, and then have Banks distract, and that way, and she can potentially distract only one of them by standing in like some peripheral view, right? Maybe? Actually, I think they share most of their peripheral vision at the moment. Yeah, all 3 of these squares are in both of their peripheral, I believe. This one isn't. This one is only this guy. God, such a bad sprint, it turns out. I could run really far away. I could run way over here. But that's giving this guy more time to wake up, which I'd like to avoid. And even if I do run, like, say, here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It pulls this guy only away, but it pulls him to here, which is a really bad spot to have him. Can I put him somewhere where, when they come to check him out, they'll be very sad they did so? Like somewhere where I can just walk away from them next turn. Like escape Overwatch by just leaving. Here it kind of looks appealing. Because this guy will be overwatching me from here, and like Banks can KO him. And this guy probably will come overwatch. Oh, he'll be right behind me. That won't work at all. Could I run back into this room? Could that be useful at all? I always forget, do guards investigate with to their right first or their left? That makes a big difference. Because if they investigate to their right first, we could have them notice this guy and go pin him, right? One, two, three, four. You'll both hear me here, right? But only one of you would see me open the door. Does that help somehow? I don't think that's a very good idea. Actually, if I run into this room, they're gonna see a corpse. And they'll just change, they'll forget all about me. They won't even investigate when they get here. They'll just run after the corpse. And that'll make them notice this guy, which means they might go pin him? I don't know. It's obviously going to increase the alarm level to do that. Okay, maybe I can distract them both to here. This guy should go this way and overwatch me from behind, and I can just slip away. And then distract the other guy to here. Remember, this is the one square that only he sees, so I can split them up that way. And then ambush him with Banks. Ordering will matter, because if this guy sees... Actually, ordering is kind of important, isn't it? If Sharp gets spotted first, the other guy will turn to face Sharp, and that'll actually be kind of great. Wait. Why don't we just draw them both to exactly this square? One will come from here, one will come from here. You'll be surrounded. Oh no. But Banks will KO the one in front, and you'll both just run away, right? So I'll ambush in case something weird happens, but it won't. We just end right here, and we say, come at me. There are reasons this might not work. You're supposed to notice that before you move. My problem is I don't know that Banks can actually get to this guy. Right? When someone's standing here, overwatching, what's the vision cone gonna be? Who's gonna be doing this? You don't have extra vision. You do, and I don't care. You'll be standing here. And you'll see this square. You'll watch this square, but not this one. So Banks can run here, here, KO, exit. Yeah, that should be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they'll all hear this. We're just going to make sure to lead them out very slowly. It's not particularly desirable to lead them out, but it's just a way to keep them under control. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I'm in here, they'll all hear that. Obviously, this is the direction we want to go eventually, but... just spend all that. There we go. Now, whenever I actually get to this, I'll be ready to go in.
Stop there.
Additional guard
And
patrols.
Hey,
Invasion
investigating.
recommended.
Must be imagining things. Intruder.
Looking around. Guess it was nothing.
so Shark messed things up trying to get out of there, but it's all going to be fine. Sharp has more moves than Banks does, so I should try to make sure Sharp can make more progress, I guess.
Damn it, they got away.
Did I not sprint? I thought I sprinted. I guess I didn't. Okay, well. Oh, sprint was on and I toggled it off. 1, 2, 3, 4. It would have been... He would have heard me here and then come to check out this room. I guess it would have been... It was fine not to. But obviously it should have been an intentional choice. I've lost track of where these guys all are. I can't see them all anymore. I thought they would all hear this. I think they will, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they should all hear it, and then I can run up this way. I only got 2 of them. That's worrying. Where's the third? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, this was fine. It distracted them a bit. I don't know what happened to the last guy. Oh, have I not been spending my power? I think I forgot to spend it last turn. This guy is a wild card, of course.
Guard down.
He's here. Did you pin your friend? I guess you did. Okay. Good, good, good. There's the system admin. I don't really like him.
Hold on. Did you hear something?
Okay, that's these guys distracted. Ooh, Oracle is nice. What is convert? Wow. It's a very powerful effect. Obviously quite expensive. You can't even use it while you're, like, it seems bad with gear shift. Because, like, dropping 6 power is going to make you shift gears, which is something that's hard to do. I think you could, like, while you're in high gear, you could maybe use it, right? To, like, you overflow on power, and then you convert. But we mostly just avoid demons most of the times. This isn't that amazing. Whereas Oracle to help you explore is really nice. But I don't have Seed, so it's like not as good. It's still good though. Let's check the other shop first though. I think I'm happy to spend 6 power and drop down into just high gear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey. I should have checked before moving Tony. Ping pistol. Watsu said he fixed it. There was a bug with at least system admins, is why I was having trouble with it in my first new items and augments run, but I don't really want it. Still, I hate it. Football, yeah, no, we kind of like making noise pretty often. A very high power EMP effect, huh? So it's very noisy, I guess? Is this one's downside? It has 3 charges and 6 tiles, which is insane. And disables for 3 turns, but it's pretty expensive. And I guess its downside is that it's very noisy as well. Not even that noisy compared to a normal EMP. I wonder why. I guess it's really expensive. But most of the new items and augment stuff is like, it has a... The items have trade-offs, so you don't just like have very good, very expensive items. You still, like, there are reasons you might want the less expensive version usually. So there must be something I'm missing out of this because it seems insane. I don't especially want it. And I think I will just sell the plasma pistol. Well, I mean, I have room to carry it out. I'll keep it and sell it once we get back to the jet. And that way, if I need it this mission, I'll still have it. But I'm pretty sure we're through all the guards at this point. Yeah, that should be the exit indeed. I just got in Banks' way by peeking there. Oh well.
Warning.
Did you hear that?
Really? That was thoughtless of me. I mean, I could buy both of these. Barely. I just don't, I mean, Convert looks good, but I have so many other uses for money right now. I'm wondering if I should even, like, not take Oracle? So I like Oracle, but it's best in the early stages of a mission, and that's when I have the least power and when I most want to conserve power to get into, like, high gear? But, like, Oracle is still fine, even if if it stops me getting into high gear, because I generally have enough power to finish the mission. I think I'm not going to take either of these. I'm just going to save more money for upgrades. And I guess we're going to KO this guy because I'm a big old idiot. possibly scaring the sysadmin half to death.
Looking around.
Nah, he didn't notice.
Alarm level. Warning. Digital camera activated. Surveillance level increased.
Do you see that?
And this is actually a normal guard, so he should have money, right? No, he's the new guy, right? Alright, let's get out of here.
I think I heard something.
Those guys were closer than I thought. Could have been a little scary. Should have put a shock trap on the door. I didn't have Tony over there, right? I'm gonna not capture this because I want to double check how it works when these first turn on. I think it'll notice me, but maybe they fixed that? No, it works. Okay. Alright, well, we finally got an assassination. Congratulations to me. And you don't have to drag the body. You just have to eliminate it. So, let's go. And there should be 0 cleanup costs as well, I'm pretty sure. Killing him doesn't count. Yeah. What is this? Ah, for the mission. The mission reward was 750. That makes sense. Doesn't have a tooltip, and if there's text there, it's way too small for me to read it. Let me take a screenshot of this actually. How do you do that? Is it F12? Yeah. I'll share that with the mod authors to point out, like, wouldn't it be nice if this, like, even if I mouse over it, I would like something. Anyway, I think a perfect mission. We got everything from everybody. Well, okay, maybe we made some mistakes with what we bought. We shall see. But we got all the rewards that were available. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.